President Biden's latest proposal is to kill the Roth conversion. That's right, kill the ability to convert from traditional IRA or traditional 401k dollars to Roth dollars. Now, this is for high-income earners. This is in his latest budget and a proposal for 2025. I'm Matt Sorensen. I'm a wealth lawyer, CEO of Directed IRA. We've helped 10,000 plus clients with Roth accounts invest and build their financial future. We're big proponents of Roth accounts here, and so I got some beef with this proposal. Now, I want to talk about what a Roth conversion is and how it's useful to people to save and build for their own retirement. Now, let's be honest, Social Security might be there for us in retirement, but if it is, it's going to be a very small portion of what we're going to rely on to actually survive and live and have a retirement we're actually looking forward to. So retirement accounts are another tool that we can use to go and build and save for retirement. Now, a Roth account, what Biden wants to restrict here is the ability to move from a traditional IRA, if that's what you already have, or a traditional 401k over to Roth. Now, to understand what's at stake here, you need to understand the difference between a traditional and a Roth. So hang with me here. I want to make sure I understand the difference. A traditional account is something I call tax later. You've agreed to put the money into your IRA or 401k, and the government gives you a tax deduction. If I put $5,000 in my traditional IRA or my traditional 401k, the government lets me deduct $5,000 from my income taxes. That lets me pay less income tax now, and I like that. Now, when that money grows and it's investing in my traditional IRA or 401k, I don't pay any tax. Nothing's going on my 1040. That money's growing. Tax deferred, though. I'm going to pay the tax later in the traditional account when I hit age 59 and a half. That's the age I can start pulling money out of my traditional account, but when I pull the money out, I pay taxes. I'm drawing the money out. That's how traditional accounts work. You get a tax deduction on the front end, no taxes, the money's growing. When you pull the money out, you pay taxes, you're distributing the money out. Now, if you don't like the traditional account, and many of our clients are like, Matt, I don't love that idea. I want my account to be 10 times what it is right now by the time I hit retirement. Or, Matt, I think tax rates are going to be higher in retirement than they are now. I'd rather pay tax now and then pull the money out tax-free in retirement. Well, that's the Roth account. In the Roth account, whether you have a Roth IRA or a Roth 401k, this is tax never. Now, the downside to a Roth account is you do not get a tax deduction to put the money in. Okay? If I put $5,000 in my Roth IRA or my Roth 401k, I don't get a tax deduction. The government pats me on the back and says, good for you, that money's in a tax-free account. When you're growing the money and you're investing it, you don't pay tax. And this is the great part about the Roth, when the money comes out, tax-free retirement, no tax on the way out. The Roth account is the number one strategy to build wealth in a tax-free manner legally. Like it's right in plain sight that we can use to build for retirement. Now, if you're like, Matt, I have a traditional IRA, I want to convert to a Roth IRA. I already have the traditional account. I don't want the traditional account. I don't want to pay taxes later in retirement. I want to just rip the Band-Aid, convert to Roth, and I want to move forward with that money, growing tax-free, coming out tax-free at retirement. Well, you can do that. It's called a Roth conversion. Under current law, you can convert at any income amount. Doesn't matter if you're high income, low income, middle income, everyone can convert their traditional dollars over to Roth dollars. Now, when you convert, what the government says is, how much is your account value worth? At the time of conversion, let's say you have a $100,000 traditional IRA account, they're going to say, we want you to take that into income. You will pay tax to us in the year you convert. So if in 2024, you're like, well, I want to convert a $100,000 traditional IRA to a $100,000 Roth IRA, the government will let you do that. You submit a Roth election form, a Roth conversion form to your custodian. They will convert it. We do one of these every day here at Directed IRA. Now what's going to happen is you're going to get a 1099. You're going to get a 1099-R for $100,000. This $100,000 is going to go on your 1040 on your personal tax return April 15th of next year. Now, if you're in a 30% federal tax bracket, 5% state tax bracket, that $100,000 of income is going to cost you $35,000. Now that sucks. That hurts. The government actually loves you for a brief moment because they collected some income from you. Now, they collected income from you now. But in the long haul, they will not collect money from you. This money's growing tax-free and coming out entirely tax-free because now that $100K is Roth dollars, and that's the Roth conversion. You got to pay the price to convert. Depends on your tax bracket. If you're in a lower income year, it's always a great time to convert to Roth. Higher income year, it's more painful, but you're getting the benefit of now growing that account, and maybe it's 2 times, 3 times, 5 times, 10 times bigger coming out at retirement. You'll have tax savings over the long haul, but you do have some short-term pain. Now, under President Biden's proposal, he is going to restrict the ability of moving from traditional to Roth for anyone making $450,000, married couple, $400,000 single, $425 head of household. If you make over $400,000 and you're single, $450 married, you will not be able to do a Roth conversion if this policy comes to reality. Now, what you need to know and what I think you should be thinking about now is whether to convert now. Should I be converting to Roth now? There's some risk that this policy could come into effect either in this administration or a later one. I'd rather be in the Roth party. I love tax-free coming on the way out. I'd rather rip the the Band-Aid off and pay the tax now. If that's the case, convert to Roth and follow these 3 steps. Now, here's the 3 steps to convert to Roth. First, you need to make a written election to your IRA or 401k provider that makes the actual election. Second, you're going to need the Roth account. So if you have a traditional IRA, you're going to need a Roth IRA to move that money into. And then third, you're going to need to deal with the taxes. This goes on your 1040. If you're doing your own taxes, all the tax software has this, or make sure your accountant is informed. Now, I hope that helps you make better decisions about your retirement. Please make sure you're subscribed to this channel. I'll be back with more information to help you take control of your financial future.